The hot take I got is that All I Want for Christmas is an overrated Christmas song.
I knew I knew you were gonna say that.
It's gonna get a lot of hate probably. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Unfiltered Show. Dante, how we doing this week?
We're doing great. Philly sports are actually getting hot for once. Who would have thought? Not me. Um, but good week except for this weather. I mean, it is literally 20 degrees out there. I mean, who left the air conditioner running for too long? It's disgusting out there.
It's wintertime. Here it comes. It might snow, or actually, it's gonna rain next week, I think.
Yeah, I
Uh,
did hear possibilities of snow, which doesn't sound great in
yeah, not
November or
not like
December.
Buffalo though. Not like Buffalo. Not getting 3 feet. Sorry for
Oh,
those that like the snow.
would you? So I'm glad you brought up Buffalo. Would you have gone to the game in Buffalo? Would you have taken that L, moved the snow out of your seat, and
If I
just
had
got nasty?
tickets,
Yeah, if you had tickets.
I mean, yeah, I guess if I had tickets, if I
I
spent money on the tickets and I
You
couldn't
don't
sell
think
them,
you think all those people got just were SOL?
what do you mean?
Like the people who didn't go to the game.
Oh yeah, probably.
You think they didn't
If
get
it
their money
didn't
back?
if it didn't get canceled, they didn't get their money back.
Oh, that's insane, bro. The half of the stadium was empty.
I honestly don't remember looking at the crowd, but maybe.
It was
I
snow.
assume they didn't, but maybe they did. Maybe they did give them like a maybe not their money back, but like take you can like use another for another game,
Oh, that'd be sick. That's fair.
but or like for a later game. Yeah, I definitely don't think they got their money back in
Yeah,
normal.
I mean, you really couldn't go to the game. The seats were literally covered in 3 feet of snow. It was crazy. But yeah, no. Overall, just a good week of football, which we should get just right into the Philly sports and just get right into the Eagles because I mean Saquon Barkley is the MVP, and no one can tell me otherwise
He is the MVP.
currently.
Um, he's second, I think now. I don't know. I actually don't know if he passed Lamar, but he
I,
is second to
I
Josh Allen. I'm pretty
oh
sure.
I think he definitely passed Lamar. I'm not that Lamar like is that far down, but Saquon proved that how much more valuable he is at this moment to the
Yeah,
Eagles. I mean,
I mean,
he's
I don't know if he passed in terms of odds. I mean, but
I,
in general, I think. I mean, in reality, he passed Lamar. I think.
yeah. Honestly, he has to be number one right now. I mean, yeah, Josh Allen is playing amazingly and or amazing, and the things he's doing are impressive. Like the crazy touchdown receiving a catch he had from Amari during this the snow game was sick and all, but Saquon has been more consistent throughout the year. I mean, just showing how strong he is in the fourth, just overall a monster. I mean, how do you not just give that man MVP? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, his stats aren't even. I mean, Josh Allen's stats aren't nothing crazy either. He has a couple hundred more yards than Jalen Hurts,
Yeah, I mean,
like five more touchdowns, passing a
yeah, no,
lot,
it's
a lot less rushing.
he doesn't have a lot of turnovers this year, which is
He
really impressive.
has five interceptions.
Yeah,
It's
that's really good.
just like Hurts. That's about it. I think Hurts' completion percentage is a little better, but you know,
We'll see. Overall, though, I'm just happy about how well the Eagles are playing. I mean, defense, can't say enough about the defense. I mean, we could literally go from player to player about how amazing they are. Defensive line, Jalen Carter, just proving why he's going to be a all all first team this
all
year,
pro.
all pro for sure.
Yeah, but
Um,
he was getting held. He was getting penalized. I mean, penalties not called against him.
and he's still
Getting double and triple teamed. Still
and
making a
still an
difference.
enforcer. Yep.
We held Derrick Henry under 100 yards. I think we held him to like 82 or something like that.
Yeah,
And I mean, honestly, some of their guys were just making crazy catches.
they
So
were. Zay
Mark
Flowers
Andrews,
had it.
Mark Andrews making crazy catches. Isaiah Likely made one.
Yeah, Zay Flowers is just you know getting to the right spots, and Lamar's just able to stay alive, which is what they do. Lamar stays alive. Zay Flowers gets to the right part of the zone, and he just drops it in there. It's good offense.
But yeah,
Um, you can only
the
cover them for so long. You can only stop Lamar for so long. So I feel like everybody played very well. Cooper, I mean, Coop just almost killed the king. So
Coop pile drive, Derrick Henry. They asked him about it a lot. He was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't even realize it." He said he was just lucky that he was in the middle of a spin and a turn from the catch instead of going full
right.
force.
At least
But
he's honest,
it was a
honestly.
good tackle. Bond looked great again. Quinion, I think, gave up 0 yards or something.
He had a couple tackles. He had a couple pass
CJ
breakups for sure.
GJ got voted most hated player in the NFL today.
That's
I guess because he just
crazy.
talks a lot, but he was in them in a couple hits, a couple defensive plays.
He was playing great today. Uh,
Blankenship obviously had got hurt. Slay was out.
McCollum played great backup.
McCollum played well.
Played very well for a backup. Rookie.
And then on offense, Saquon got it eventually. Hurts looked good back there. He was making all the right throws,
Right runs.
right runs, good reads. He was finding AJ.
Offense was slow to start as usual, but I mean, that's just how we play apparently. So
Yeah, we make good adjustments. Um, Braden Mann won special teams player of the week. I guess his punts were pretty good.
he had one inside the 5, two inside the 10, and four inside the 20.
It's pretty good. I think we pinned him to the one once.
Yeah, that was the one inside the 5.
Yeah, and
He was
then
on fire.
otherwise, I mean, they held Lamar pretty good. Other than his last run, which I'm not counting, he had like 40 yards rushing.
Yeah, I mean,
Overall, I mean, hopefully we're getting some people back. We have a lot of injuries. Goddard is hurt; he's out for a couple weeks probably.
shame.
Offensive line looked good though. I think we only gave up like one, maybe two sacks.
Yeah, they held up strong. Their run blocking got a lot better as the game went on. In the beginning, the Ravens you could tell were really strong. They're pushing us back,
Yeah,
and
they're
then
the second best run defense in the league, so it was
yeah, no,
expected.
their defense is solid from top to bottom. So you could tell in the first quarter they were like kind of bullying us, and then eventually, as they got tired, our offensive line started pushing them a little bit more. So
It was a gritty
that's
game, kind of
it
what we
was.
expected. But we pulled it out. Our special teams was a lot better than theirs. That was the difference. Justin Tucker might need to find a retirement home.
You
Other than
think?
that, what do you think for this week with the Panthers? Shouldn't be much,
Uh,
honestly.
if
Should
we
be.
don't blow them out, I'm gonna be upset.
I mean, they gave a good. They've been playing well, better since Bryce Young became the quarterback again. Adam Thielen's back. Always kills the Eagles. Um, Miles Sanders. I think it's his first game back with the against the Eagles, especially
Revenge
in
game.
Philly. He doesn't play, so I assume not.
Miles Sanders 400 rushing yards.
Otherwise, I think we just picked up someone from the Panthers, like a defensive tackle,
I
as a
thought he
backup.
was.
Or is he from Chicago? Where's he from?
I thought he was from the Cowboys. I saw something else.
No,
I
not
think.
the Cowboys. I think it might have been the Panthers. Charles Davis or something, I think.
Huh?
But I think it should be an easy game. Hopefully, we get out early, get some rest for everybody before we go and play Pittsburgh the week after.
Yes.
What do you got for what's your key to the game this week? Or score, the normal.
Score. We're gonna go 28-10. Um, some bold bets. I like Jalen Hurts having a big game this week. 300 passing yards, two passing touchdowns, one rushing touchdown.
Okay.
Um, and I'm gonna say Cooper gets a sack this week.
Okay, Cooper gets a sack.
Yeah, why we're sending nickel blitz, I don't know, but whatever.
I'll go with uh 34-9. All field goals we give up this week.
Eddie Pinheiro is going to be balling fantasy league boys.
34-9. Um, let's see. Who's gonna do well this week? No Goddard. Look for Grant. Grant game, depending if Devontae comes back or not. Grant 50
True.
yards and a touchdown. If Devontae's back, I think they try and get him into some rhythm. Give him 70 and a touchdown. And defensive wise, I think we get Jalen Carter 2 sacks. The double team doesn't work this week.
Josh Sweat had a nice game. He got one of his sacks pulled back, which was annoying. But other than that, he had a lot of pressure on Lamar the whole game.
Yeah.
Him and Milton Williams were really just eating Lamar.
Milton Williams was in there. Jalix Hunt got a sack or a half sack.
Yeah, that defensive line is really just coming alive at the right time, which is what you love to see. Things you love to see. Thank you. But yeah, that's all the bets for this week for the Eagles. I guess we'll go on to the next popular, the Sixers. I guess
they're on a 2-game win streak. Jared McCain, rookie of the month for October and November. They play as they're about to play as we are speaking. A 3-game win streak.
They play in an hour against the Orlando Magic.
Yes, but Embiid, Paul George, Kyle Lowry are all out.
No, Embiid's not playing. Surprised?
Not really. With the Eminem show tonight.
McCain and Maxey.
Kelly Oubre has been playing well.
He has.
Caleb Martin's been playing better since he got back.
I love
been balling.
I love Adem Bona.
Mm-hmm.
How well he's been. I feel like yesterday I watched him play like actual minutes. His energy and his like defensive like awareness is so good for a rookie. I mean, he was really in every play on defense, going for rebounds, blocks. Like he just did not care. I love to see it.
Yeah, he was looking good. Yabu's been playing really well. He had a career high or tied a career high with like 11 boards last night. But he's been shooting it really well when his opportunities come. He's been aggressive. I mean, overall, it's still early in the season. We'll see if they finally all play together.
My concern is that we're going to lose too many games to be able to get back in the contention.
I mean, definitely possible. I think right now we're sitting obviously out of the playoffs.
I think we're 5-13 or 5-14.
Yeah, 5-14 puts you 2 out of the play-in. If you want the 6th seed to not be in the play-in, if you're 4 out.
I think the only way we ever realistically get to the play-in, even the play-in, is if we're at 10 wins before we're at 20 losses.
I mean, that's doable. I mean, the teams right in front of us are Charlotte, who we beat last night, Toronto, and Detroit. Detroit we beat the other night, right? Or they beat us?
We beat them the other night. They beat us the first time.
Yeah. So, I mean, they'll make their schedule coming up. If you want to go off your 10-20, we play Orlando tonight and Friday, both home. Could both be losses. I don't know if Paolo's back yet. I don't think so.
I would say Fran's been cooking.
And then in Chicago, should be a win. Then Indiana at home.
They stink.
Could be a good game. They're bad. Halliburton has not been good.
No, I mean a lot of players have not been good recently. I can't believe how many players have fell off this year.
And then we play 2 at Charlotte again. So in the next six that was you could go 3-3, 4-2 maybe.
Here's my only and final question that I'm gonna ask for the Sixers, and then we can move on to the Flyers, the better and happier team to talk about. Is Embiid playing anytime soon?
I honestly haven't heard anything about whether he's playing or not. So, sure.
Is it time to trade him?
I mean, who's going to trade for the guy that's not going to play?
He wants to play, just not for us, clearly.
I don't know. He's out again Wednesday. Not expected to play. Will be sidelined again Tuesday. I mean, I'm assuming he plays sometime next week. We'll
Do we
see. I
know?
guess
Do we know why he's sitting out?
it still is just his knee.
Okay.
Nothing. Nothing like new or crazy. I think. Still just the knee.
I heard Jimmy Butler's getting traded to the Mavericks or the Rockets.
Hmm.
Can we then send Embiid to the Maverick or the Rockets for like the young players?
Pingus.
I just don't want Embiid anymore, personally.
He'll be back.
Sure,
He's not playing for another team. I don't think anytime soon.
sadly.
Uh,
Anyway, the
Flyers.
Flyers.
They haven't played since Saturday, which they came back and won in overtime against the Blues.
Does
Mitchkov with his third overtime game-winning goal after a sick defensive play from TK.
yeah, that pass was disgusting.
Good. What did he do? He like laid out,
He
poked it, got it out.
it kind of looked like a loose puck. I'm not gonna lie.
I think he like came
Like
off the stick a little bit, and then
yeah,
he was about to take a shot, and the guy he dove on in front of it, uh,
and then got it, and
popped it
then
out, and then passed it down.
somehow whipped it on the ground, whipped it to the center ice where Mitch Cobb was just somehow standing and just hit him in the stick, and he just had a breakaway. It was disgusting.
Yeah, and then Mitchkov had a nasty little deke backhand over the glove off the right post
Yeah,
and in, and now your Flyers have won three in a row and are in the second wild card spot right now.
the young guys are cooking right now. They're hot. Let them go. Let them get wild. Who cares? Honestly, the Flyers are the most. I can't wait to watch a Flyers game when it comes back on. They sound like the most fun to watch,
You
even when they're losing.
get them tomorrow against the Panthers at home, so it should be a good game. The Panthers are the defending champs,
Ooh,
um,
spicy.
so it should be a good game. But
Uh,
Konechny's been really good, like we said. Sanheim's been really good, and the goalies have been playing a lot better.
they have.
The last few games, they've only given up. Let's see, in their three wins, they've given up 2-1 and 2 goals. So if you give up two or less goals most of the time, you're gonna win. Obviously, the Flyers, their offense can come or go at times, but you got to be happy with 2 goals out of your goalies, honestly. Especially they're also young, so.
Very, very happy.
But
Uh,
they're looking better. I mean, I don't care about them making the playoffs or not. I just want to see them
well,
play well.
as a unit,
Mm-hmm. Get
for
that.
sure.
In the next few years, we'll be talking about them more. Talk about the Sixers less.
Hopefully. Except for
And
Maxi. Always Maxi and McCain. Eminem.
Maxey will get traded next. Don't worry. McCann at the deadline for who's in an old expiring contract. We would love to get
Wait.
Kawhi Leonard,
Yes, absolutely.
and then
Gotta get him.
he'll retire after the trade.
Yeah. He'll be like, actually, Philly, too cold for my knees. Peace.
That's fair. Last we have the Phillies. Not much going on. We are supposedly made no offers and had no meetings to Juan Soto, and he's starting to eliminate teams now.
Huh.
I don't know if we're still getting a meeting. We're not. There was some talk of whether that we are not trying or like he just didn't want to talk to us or it still didn't happen yet. So we'll see. Otherwise, Bohm has been offered to the Mariners supposedly for uh, Logan Gilbert and George Kirby, which I don't think the Mariners will ever trade those top pitchers to us for him.
Don't know who they are. Not gonna lie to you.
They're pretty young pitchers. They're pretty good.
Huh?
Uh, they're probably worth more than what Bohm is, so we'll see. I'm sure Bohm is gonna get traded to somebody, but we'll see. Otherwise, that's really it from the Phillies. What did you think about the before we move on to the big topic? What did you think about the Golden Bat rule? For those that don't know, um, the MLB proposed. They're talking about this Golden Bat rule, where once a game, you can choose any batter in the lineup and have them bat in whatever situation it is. So, for example, if it's like bottom of the ninth, you're down 3 runs and the bases are loaded with 2 outs, and you want Bryce Harper to bat because for whatever reason, you want to obviously try and win the game. He can come up and bat if you haven't used the golden bat rule yet. What do you think, Dante? You like it or don't like it? Obviously, we don't have a lot of detail on how it can be used, things like that yet, so it's pretty raw information, but it definitely has been talked about so far.
Um, I'm kind of in the middle. I can see where it would make the game more fun and interesting, and it seems like that's what they're trying to do for baseball right now.
It's fair.
Um, but at the moment, I'm gonna say I don't really love the idea. I don't feel like there's enough thought behind it. It kind of is too random for me, which is crazy because I usually love random things, but it's a little too random for me. Maybe like you said, when they get more detail into it, I'll change my mind. But as of right now, I'm gonna give it a thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs
Yeah,
down.
I don't. I mean, it has potential to be something that's interesting and exciting. I think, but there's other things that we can fix before that, like the
Yeah,
stolen base thing. I mean, the steals and like the throwing over to first, all that pickoffs. That was a good little change.
sure.
We can get rid of the ghost runner, I guess, but I guess we can keep it if they really don't care about keeping extra innings too long in the regular season. But otherwise,
I kind of like the starting pitching rule that they're hopefully going to implement. I
mm,
want starting pitching to become more important again, like back in the day when you had like the Tim Lincecums and the you know
yeah, I mean, I think
Matt
it's a
Carpenter.
good rule. I think they need to tweak it a little bit, probably. I forget if it's like 4 or 5 innings, 100 pitches, and then I think greater than 4 runs, then you can yank them. But it's going to be a work in progress. I think, just like all the other rules have been.
For sure. I think the idea is good to get all the positions to be important again, but you obviously don't want to control the
Are
teams
you
too much.
gyrating over there?
What's that mean?
Are you tapping your foot like crazy?
Yeah, I have the leg shakes.
Something's gyrating in the background, making noise.
Oh,
I
it's
don't know
my
what it is.
foot. It's my foot
It
shaking on
sounds.
the chair.
Well,
Gyrating?
you
I don't even
sound
know
like
what that is.
you sound like
That
you sound like you got springs going on over there.
springs. Oh, that's probably my chair. I just realized I can't hear my chair over this. But we'll see. MLB has a lot going on. Um, but it's gonna be an exciting year for baseball this upcoming year. I'm actually really excited for baseball next year.
Yeah,
I
should
think
be
it's gonna
good.
be a crazy year for baseball.
Yeah, before we get into our next thing, I got a hot take to take us right in.
Oh
Um,
man,
what the hot take I got is that all I want for Christmas is an overrated Christmas song.
I knew I knew you were gonna say that.
It's gonna get a lot of hate probably.
I
I don't think
agree.
it's overrated as a song necessarily. I think it just gets played too much, kind of like anything else, and then you just get annoyed by it.
It's definitely at that point for me as well. I wouldn't say it's overrated, but I'm not gonna say I enjoy hearing it anymore. You
Yeah,
know, I
it's good, it's a great song, of course. Shout out
one
Mariah Carey, obviously.
one of the best holiday songs ever made,
Could be
but
could be a number one seed in our upcoming bracket.
it could be. But I can guarantee you, I didn't put that on my playlist
Hmm.
because, oh no, don't get blurry on me. It'll fix itself. But yeah, no, it's not on my list because, like you said, definitely overplayed. Great song. Mariah Carey's a queen. Do you want to start just with your songs, or how did you want to go about that? Or you can explain to the fans what's going on here. Explain
Yeah,
to
so
talk to the chat.
we figured at Christmas time we're gonna make a little poll bracket to determine what the best Christmas song is, or Christmas holiday song, whatever, depending obviously what me and Dante kind of chose. And we'll make a bracket out of that, and hopefully we are now active on TikTok. Finally,
True.
follow us at the Unfiltered Show on TikTok, Instagram, all other social media,
Spotify,
Spotify,
YouTube,
YouTube, all that.
X,
If you haven't checked out
Twitter.
our most recent first second TikTok, kind of, we made one TikTok just based on a post to kind of get some buzz on a new episode that got like 400 views, and then we had a very special sensual reference to Jalen Hurts on our TikTok uh, with
You
me and
like
Dante.
Jalen?
If you like Jalen Hurts, check it out. He didn't go balls deep too much this weekend, but
He's saving it for this week.
he's saving it for against the
You
Panthers,
heard
I
you heard
guess.
me. 300 yards passing, bro. He's going balls deep again. He's going balls deep this week.
But that got us a nice little 1,400 views between Instagram and TikTok. So check us out, and then we're gonna try and post weekly. We'll have more posts related to this bracket we kind of create here. And yeah, me and Dante are gonna go through our top Christmas songs. Dante kind of, I think, went it with a little of his own. I think I went more what Universal songs are for the most
Universally
part.
known songs for
Universally
sure.
known, loved, and we'll go through.
I
I'm sure
I
we'll
have
double a couple, and
for
then
sure.
I made a long list just in case we did.
I just have a very wide variety. So I'm just hoping people know what I listen to. But
We'll
I'm gonna
go.
start off with a popular one that I think everybody will know.
Mm-hmm.
It's Hallelujah. I
You had
mean,
Hallelujah Pentatonics or just Hallelujah in general?
no,
That's your specific one. I wrote it too because I knew you would anyway.
I did. I definitely wrote
Um,
Pentatonics for that one because their version is the best
I
version.
think that one has become the most popular one, honestly. Anyway,
I agree.
so let
The
me.
pen, the Pentatonics in general, if people want like to find Christmas and or holiday music to listen to, the Pentatonics are a very great band. I mean, not sponsored, but like love them. So if you guys ever want to hear great Christmas or holiday music, definitely check them out.
So we got
Uh,
Pentatonics on there first off, so we'll do the rank later.
true,
We were gonna do top 16. We might still just talk about them in general and figure it out later. But depending how TikTok lets us make our bracket, it might just be the top 8, and then you guys can participate. So we'll do top 8 for now. We'll go back and forth here.
for sure.
So I'll go. I mean, as much as I say it's overrated and annoying, it's got to be included, of course. And All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey. Obviously, you hear it everywhere.
It's the theme of Christmas,
It's
actually.
basically it is the theme of Christmas.
It's Christmas. It's
If
Christmas's theme song.
yeah, it does not. Does Christmas does not start until
You hear it.
you hear that.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. With my next pick, I went with another classic I think most people are going to know,
Mm-hmm.
especially our generation. It's Mistletoe by Justin Bieber.
Yes, I have that on the list as well. I figured Kelly would be angry if I did not include that one.
It's an instant
It's
classic.
become a classic, whether you like Justin Bieber or not. If you're not a believer, it's a little late to be one now. He's kind of old.
Yeah, but
Um,
like the comb over Bieber music still hits like it used to. So
but Mistletoe is definitely up there. Next one I have. Should I go more new or should I go more old? I'll go one that's like kind of in the middle. This is another one of Kelly's, but I think it's become a popular. It's been remade a few times. It's Holly Jolly Christmas, Michael
hmm.
Bublé.
Oh wow, Michael Bublé.
Yes,
Olivia would agree.
I do get on him about him not being good, jokingly. Um, I'm more of the classics, originally made Christmas songs, but the Michael Bublé version is very good. So I think it has probably surpassed whatever the original was for that song.
Yeah, I can't even think of. Oh, Olivia's favorite Michael Bublé is Jingle Bells. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I have that on here too, but I
Yeah,
have it by Frank Sinatra.
yeah,
But I'm
that one.
sure the Michael Bublé version is just as good, if not better.
They do it with these like these women. I forget what they're called. They're from New York. I don't know. There's some. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm not good with names. I didn't know what gyrated was. My next song is "Bum Diddy" by Adam Sandler,
Okay, that's definitely
a holiday song.
It's definitely a holiday song. It's definitely not
I'm
one you expect from the list. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, Eight Crazy Nights.
Eight Crazy Nights, Adam
It's
Sandler's.
probably on something.
It's everywhere.
It's not your a typical.
It's PG-13, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
So
it's not your
if
typical.
you're not over 13, don't watch it.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, it's a self-explanatory one. Bum Diddy, Adam Sandler made it. Adam Sandler's a great singer. It's a Jewish song. Um, I don't know. It's a Jewish song. It's from a Jewish movie, so it's about the Hanukkah. It's a great
If you guys
song.
didn't know,
It's a
uh,
great song.
let's see.
Great movie.
I think this has become a big classic now too. We probably have a younger crowd anyway listening, so they're not going to want to hear the Frank Sinatra and all those versions anyway. But I'm going to go with Santa Tell Me, Ariana Grande.
Wow, that's actually on my list as well, so that's a good time. The fact that you got one of the songs on my list is insane.
I had Pentatonics on there too.
Yeah, but I only put 8 songs. You put extra just in case we matched. If
I
you were picking that for
I
the
put
8 songs,
25. Hallelujah was on the list.
I put well, I put actual. Most of these I put actual names except for 4 or 3.
What do you mean actual names? Like the
Like I
artist?
put the artist who I
Oh, I put the artist next to every single one.
yeah, no, I mean, I know which ones I'm choosing, but no one's gonna know the artist I chose. So like, well, you'll see. The next song I chose was which you're gonna have on your list because it's "Last Christmas" by Wham.
Yes, I have Last Christmas by Wham on here, of course.
Because you got a Wham, you gotta make it big. Wham,
Mm. Um,
Wham.
yeah. Let's see what else I had
Well,
highlighted on here. So that's 7. We can do obviously more and then kind of cut it down to 8 if we want to.
yeah. We'll cut it down, but we can just go through
Um,
the song. We're just gonna let the people know what they have to listen to
yeah, of
because
course.
you're missing out if you haven't heard these Christmas songs.
Big one here. Going change languages. Feliz Navidad.
Oh my God!
Jose Feliciano, classic.
But
Gotta hear it.
there's a specific band, boy band that sings it by Why Don't they're called Why Don't We? It's on my list. It's Feliz Navidad by Why Don't We? It's a
Hmm.
Spotify special. Gotta listen to it. It's a good time. Just for the people out there. My next song is Where Are You Christmas
Where Are You Christmas? Yes.
by the Pentatonics. But like, the version in How the Grinch Stole Christmas is very good as well. Faith Hill sings that one. That's the original, I
Okay.
guess. Both great versions. I prefer the Pentatonics version because the Pentatonics just don't miss.
The next one I got on here was Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney.
Wow, that was
You know that
I
one?
I do know that one. I didn't think you were going to say that one, but that's a good one too. I like that
Yes.
one. It's a good throwback. I like how you're doing the throwbacks, and I'm doing
I have a good mix, you know.
just my favorites right now. Uh,
That's 10 so far.
That's 10. Well, you picked 2 of my songs, but I have others off the top of my head I could say. The next one I have is Grown Up Christmas List.
Okay. I don't know that one. I don't think. Well, I probably
Uh,
do, but
you if you heard it, you know it. There's I don't know who the original one was or singer is, but the one I know is Kelly Clarkson featuring the Pentatonics or
oh,
Pentatonics
yeah, I know
featuring
this.
Kelly Clarkson. It's also a very good song.
All right.
A very emotional.
Can't go
It's an
wrong.
adult Christmas song.
Can't go wrong with the original American Idol, of course.
Yeah, Kelly Clarkson is a queen.
Next I got Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree
Home Alone style. I like that.
by Brenda Lee, but people have obviously remade that song.
Oh yeah. Um, I like another covered one was "Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays" by I'm pretty sure it's NSYNC.
Okay. In Sync, they've
Well,
made some decent Christmas albums.
that's a throwback, but for y'all,
All right.
NSYNC, I know nothing about NSYNC.
You get one more, and then I'll give you a last one, and then We'll rock out,
One,
try and rank them a little bit.
one more Christmas song. Um, Off the top of my head, there's so many. I like actually. I'll shout out the Jonas Brothers. Like it's Christmas.
Actually,
Keep it.
you get two more, but
Oh well, there you go. Well, there's one.
who
Like
was
it's
it?
Christmas. Like it's Christmas
Like it's Christmas.
by the Jonas Brothers.
All right, the Joe Bros. They're having some trouble. The Joe Bros, you know.
Are they actually?
I don't know. Joe is
Joe's having some troubles. Yeah,
Joe needs to seek help.
Joe needs to see a few things.
Next I got "It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year" by Andy Williams.
Okay,
If you know that one,
I don't.
it goes like, "It's the most
Oh
wonderful
well, yeah. I
time."
don't think I know that version.
I mean,
Do,
sure, I'm sure it's they all sound the same other than the voice coming out.
true. I don't think I know that singer, but I know the
I don't.
song.
I didn't really know him either. He's an old man.
Oh, did not know that's his name if he sings the original.
And let's give me one more.
Uh, Snowman by Sia. Sia.
"Snowman" by Sia. Is this about Frosty? I don't think it is.
No, it's just
And
it's another Christmas song. It's one of Olivia's favorites.
I had also before I give you the last one, I'll tell you a couple I had on the list. "A Nonsense Christmas," Sabrina Carpenter. Can't put it on
Banger.
though.
She's nah.
Too soon.
She has enough. You know, she's hot.
Dominic
She's hot
Dominic the
right now.
Donkey for the Italians out there. Uh, can't make the list though.
No.
Uh, you know one I didn't put on there, but classic song.
3, 2, 1. Grandma
"Grandma
got
Got Run
run.
Over by a Reindeer,"
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
That's a classic. Can't beat that one.
On cue. I just it clicked in my head when you said the last song too. I don't know why.
"Baby It's Cold Outside" didn't make the list for obvious reasons.
I mean, yeah,
It's an alright song, but
it's okay. It has
it's
some
got
issues behind it. Too
it's
much,
got some.
too political behind it. You know, can't deal with that.
"Run Rudolph Run" was on the list too. Chuck
Run,
Berry.
run, Rudolph. Everybody's gonna. Yeah, that's a banger.
"Step Into Christmas," Elton John. That was a good
Yes.
one.
Elton John also has a song with Ed Sheeran, a Christmas song that I know it's really good. I don't know what
Mm.
it's called right now, but it's
And
really
then
good.
the one I did highlight, I said "The Christmas Song" by Nat King Cole. It's
Don't know if I know that one
we'll talk about it after. I can't play it obviously,
right now. Yeah.
for various reasons. But so we got our 16. Do you want to try and rank them 1 to 16 or 16 to 1? What do you think's easier?
Well, I thought for TikTok since we're
Oh, for
gonna,
TikTok, we're only doing 8. So,
yeah, we'll do the top 8.
all right, well, you're gonna try and do 8 or 1. You still have to cut out 8.
I think we could start
You
at
go.
8.
All right, go 8.
Um,
So I'll run them through you real fast.
well,
How
looking at mine, I
how
know
about
I
how
remember
about I
some of
just do
yours.
this? I got you. Hold on. Let me just send them to you because that would make the most sense.
True. I was thinking off
And
the
then you
top of
can
my
look.
head. I was gonna say,
I think I have what the one seed's gonna have to be. Honestly,
is it gonna
one
be
one
Hallelujah
in
by the Pentatonics?
no. I think
What's
it's
your
got.
number 1 seed?
I mean, like I don't want it to be. I don't think it has to be just because
Are you gonna do All I Want for Christmas Is You?
I think it's got to be number one.
That's a fair. I could accept that. It's the theme of Christmas. You gotta accept that. Uh, I think 8 should be Last Christmas by Wham because we both agreed that
Okay.
it was on both of our lists, and I feel like if it was both on our list, specifically named, it's gotta
All
be
right. So
there.
we got the 1-8 matchup will be "All I Want for Christmas" versus "Last Christmas." Two. I'll give you.
Hallelujah by the
I'll give you
Pentatonics.
"Hallelujah" by the Pentatonics.
I think that's a fair um, placement for that song.
And then let's see for you want 7 or 3.
I think we should go 7 now. We'll
Let's see.
let's talk about the matchups. I like Santa Tell Me, Ariana Grande. We both.
Santa Tell Me, Ariana Grande. Okay,
I
I
feel
like
like
that.
that could make it.
That's a.
Or I do like Feliz Navidad.
I think
We both said that as well.
I'll make it a little. I think Mistletoe and Holly Jolly are gonna be in the 3, 4 spots.
I think that's fair. I think that's. It
I
has
don't
to be
know.
like 4-ish, 4 and 4, like new and old. I think, or
Yeah,
like 5, like
new
as close
school,
as
old
5.
school type of thing.
Yeah,
All right, so what were you saying? We're 7. Feliz Navidad.
I think I can let Feliz Navidad be 7.
All right, so Feliz Navidad 7. I'd say you go
You said
Holly Jolly for 3. Michael Bublé
Michael Bublé. I think should be 4.
4. You think
Yeah.
Mistletoe goes 3?
No, I think Mistletoe can go 5. I
All
think
right.
Holly
You
Jolly.
saying that they're battling that out 4 or 5 matchup here?
I think it's a solid Mistletoe versus Michael Bublé, Holly Jolly. I think that's a fair matchup.
And
Two
then you
like
said,
newish but not super
oh no, you
new.
didn't say Feliz Navidad 7. You said Santa Tell Me 7.
Santa Tell Me 7, and Feliz Navidad could be 6.
Feliz Navidad 6. And then what's your 3 here? Let's see. So what we got left is from our list.
One is Mariah Carey.
Right now we got for the 1 seed, All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey. 2, Hallelujah, Pentatonics. We don't have 3 yet. 4, Holly Jolly Christmas, Michael Bublé. 5, Mistletoe, Justin Bieber. 6, Feliz Navidad. 7, Santa Tell Me, Ariana Grande. And 8, Last Christmas, Wham.
I think 3. My vote for 3 is Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, Brenda Lee.
I think that's my vote for 3.
I was going to say either that, or
What's your other one?
It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year.
I think I would go with It's the Most. It makes me feel more Christmassy.
All right. All right.
Those are 2 top songs.
Should
Well,
anyone, should
kind
anyone
of
get
similar.
bumped? Do we have to reevaluate, or no? We got our 1 through
Well,
our 1
I
through
like
8.
1, 2, definite. 3 is It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
That's like also Christmas theme song. 4 is Michael Bublé, Holly
Yeah.
Jolly.
Mm-hmm.
5 is Mistletoe, Justin Bieber. I think those 2 are solid. Like those are 2 instant classic
Okay.
Christmas songs from back, like our past. I think.
I like it.
6 is
6, we got Feliz Navidad.
yeah, because when we argue about when we discuss what we think, I'm going to talk about my Feliz Navidad, so I'm going to be battling for whatever one it should be.
And then 7, we got Santa Tell Me. Ariana Grande.
And then 8 is
Last Christmas, Wham.
I think we should switch Last Christmas and Santa Tell Me.
Last Christmas.
I think Last Christmas should be 7, and I think Santa Tell Me should be 8.
All right.
But then I think that's it. I think I'm good with it.
That's our top 8 then. Just who was your
Sleeper?
no, your sleep. No, who were your first, you know how the NCAA did the first 4 out?
Yeah.
Like they just missed. Who were your first 2 out there? I'd say probably Rock Around the Christmas Tree.
Yes.
Did say that. And then
Where Are You Christmas?
Where Are You Christmas? Yeah, that or Wonderful Christmas Time. I think they just missed. They lost a couple games down the stretch. They needed to go further in the Big East tournament, but
Where Are You Christmas is on the cusp, but there's other Grinch songs that are just as like the Grinch song is, I think, low key better, like more of a Christmas song than Where Are You Christmas. But I'd rather listen to Where Are You Christmas. So for those reasons, it couldn't make the cut.
that's fair. It was close. They lost a couple
Other
games
songs
down the stretch.
Other songs are better. Sometimes someone plays a little better, gives a little more heart. It's
It's
just
tough. It's a battle this time of year.
next year come back stronger, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, you got to get your Spotify plays up.
True.
Speaking of, we were wrapped obviously today,
We
everybody.
were. We were.
Um, thanks for all the listeners and all that. We were up. I forget how many percent. Let me see. I posted it. 21% from
Wow.
last year. We top country was the U.S. of course. We had 4 top fans. That means they had we were in their like top 5 podcasts,
Wow.
and our average rating was a 5. So thanks.
Thanks for the listeners who are listening and continually listening.
Hopefully we'll gain some new followers, listeners from some more TikTok
Yes.
posting and Insta reels. Um,
Don't be shy. Share with a friend. Tell somebody about us.
yeah, we'll be posting this week with our bracket, and we'll update it each week and see who makes it to the finals and wins. We'll figure out how we're gonna exactly do that. Maybe it most likely be our little top 8 bracket, but we'll see. Maybe we'll do a song battle. We'll see what's popular.
We'll see what's available.
Otherwise, who's your final thoughts? I guess on the bracket before we close it out. Give me a sleeper. Like not a sleeper. Cinderella
Cinderella.
could push. I mean, obviously the odds are in All I Want for Christmas and Hallelujah's favor. They're strong.
I think mistletoe is a sleeper.
Mistletoe's a sleeper. Yeah, I think Holly Jolly Christmas could be a sleeper. People
Michael Bublé could steal the whole thing.
he could still he's a mid 4 seed, but like he has a couple big wins behind under
The
his belt.
the 4 and the 5 are scary. Like
4 or
they
5.
could
It's a big matchup. 4 or 5. Someone big is gonna go home.
and they could take the whole thing with
And they
no
could
questions asked.
make a big second round upset coming possibly.
True.
Um,
True.
but yeah, like we said earlier, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Follow our socials at the unFiltered Show for TikTok, Instagram, YouTube,
All that jazz.
Spotify. But yeah, Dante, any last words before we head out?
Stay warm out there, ladies and gentlemen.
Stay warm, and thanks for drinking straight from the tap. We're unfiltered.